consistent association between daily spiritual practices and greater emotional well-being, not by magic, but because habits shape affections and direction. The point is not to feel better, it is to return to living connected to the source, and everything else flows from that connection. Let me give you a simple example, applicable now, this week. Get a notebook and, for 7 days, write 3 lines every night. 1. A concrete act of obedience you practiced that day. 2. A desire you surrendered. 3. A person you served discreetly. On Sunday, review it. You will see fewer leaves and more fruit. This is not a mystical method, it is training in permanence. Do not mistake simplicity for weakness. The vine does not ask for performance, it asks for dependence. And because some ask for examples of those who changed course upon facing this truth, remember John Newton, the slave trader who was reached by Christ and, upon surrendering to obedience, bore fruit in public repentance and service, not leaves of reputation, but fruit that feeds generations to this day. Amazing grace is not just a hymn, it is a confession that turned into new life. If you think this is impractical, ask the people who were freed by the influence of his ministry after his conversion. That is what the vine does when a branch decides to bear fruit. Now, a quick pattern break. Close your eyes for 5 seconds. Breathe. Imagine the Father walking through the corridors of your house like one who enters a vineyard at dawn. He does not come to inspect your schedule, he comes to look for life. If today he gently pushed the leaves aside, what would he find? Silence that seeks, obedience that gives, character that resists, or just the religious decoration that deceives ourselves? Open your eyes. Let us return to the essential. I know it is hard to hear about cutting and fire, but it is mercy to be warned before the harvest. While there is confrontation, there is hope. While there is discomfort, there is life. The worst news is not being pruned, it is no longer feeling the shears. Therefore, I want you to do something very simple and very serious. Choose today a single area where you know you are without fruit, purity in secret, a tongue that wounds, forgiveness that was postponed, discipline in the word, reconciliation, and